Spring Valley. I'm Richard Harrison, your Student Body President.
And I'm Ramon Womba, your Student Body Vice President. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Vikings. Well, welcome back. I'm Inez Nicholson with your WSV News. I hope you all enjoyed the break as much as I did. With the snow days, we didn't get to celebrate Hearts Day, so make sure you find your friends' hearts to sign them today. To continue on with our African American Spotlight, here's Shakira Great with today's.
Good morning, Vikes. Today's African American Heritage Spotlight is on Ruby Bridges. Ruby Bridges is a civil rights activist born on September 8, 1954. In November 1960, Ruby was one of 5 children to desegregate an elementary school in New Orleans. Ruby Bridges was escorted by U.S. Marshals because angry segregationist mobs formed at the school every day. For an entire year, Bridges was the only child in her class because parents pulled children from schools in protest. After her brother's death in 1993, Ruby Bridges became a liaison for parents at the elementary school she went to. In 1999, Bridges formed the Ruby Bridges Foundation. This foundation promotes the values of tolerance, respect, and appreciation of all differences through education and inspiration, while also seeking to end racism and prejudice. That's your African American Heritage Spotlight. Back to you, Inez.
Thanks, Shakira. I hope you're all bringing in your donations for Pennies for Patients. When someone has blood cancer, they have to go through treatment for a long time, sometimes as long as 3 years or more. Some of the treatments for blood cancers are chemotherapy, radiation, and bone marrow transplants. Keep bringing in your coins. Together we're making a difference in the fight for the cure. Now to Carly Siegel with the weather.
Hello, Spring Valley. I'm Carly Siegel with your daily weather. I hope you're enjoying the warm weather because it is going to get warmer. Thursday has a high of 78, low of 60, and a 20% chance of rain. Watch out for rain clouds tomorrow. That's my forecast. Back to you, Inez.
Thanks, Carly. Calling all guys, it's not too late to apply for Mr. Spring Valley. Due to the weather, applications for Mr. SV will be due this Friday, February 21st, and there will be a brief meeting for auditions right after school on Friday. Now to Lakia Hutcherson at the sports desk.
Hey guys, there are many teams in action over the break. The JV girls basketball team defeated Irmo, so they finished their season with an undefeated record. The varsity girls fell short, forcing an overtime, the final score of 44-48. They finished second place in the region behind Irmo. Both the girls and the boys varsity team will host the first round of the playoffs on Thursday, with the girls game starting at 6. Since this is a playoff game, tickets will now be $6. The varsity wrestling team lost the state wrestling meet duels against Lawrence High School last week by a score of 41-30. The female wrestling state championship, Adriana Reese won the War of the Roses Southern Regional Wrestling Tournament. Adriana pinned her way through the tournament, defeating a competitor from Georgia with the finals. The team will travel to Beaufort this week in the lower state individual tournament. The matches will begin Friday and will end Saturday night. Teams in action today are varsity boys baseball, who travel to St. Johnson, who come to St. Johnson tonight at 4:30, and the JV and varsity boys soccer teams will have a scrimmage against Dutch Fork here starting at 5:30. That's all the sports for today. Back to you, Inez.
Thanks, Lakia. We missed several days of our Olympic spotlights, but we will continue today with curling.
Curling is a sport in which players slide stones across a sheet of ice towards a target area. The women's team was ranked 5th in the qualifying standings at the end of 2012 and is positioned to win championship Olympic berth. The United States qualified for men's curling tournament at the Sochi Olympics with an 8-5 playoff victory over the Czech Republic on Sunday. The Americans seized an advantage in the 8th inning by scoring 5 points for their 7 lead.
Have a great day, Vikings.